the streets, they was talking paddle right. I was talking liquid bleach. Crazy life to the top. I'm at 30,000 feet. Hit that airplane mode on a hater out of reach. To the world I'm C-Pad, to the game I'm C-Leech. I'm a thriller in these trenches, I'm a villain in these streets. Everybody got a choice with it.
That's fresh egg. I don't got no menu to show y'all. We had cheddars. And if you know me, you know your girl loves cheddars. So I get your husband, wherever we may be, make sure you take the cheddars. So,
Hello, how you doing?
take your name.
I'm AJ.
Is that waiter? I'm worldwide, international. You don't know. Thank you. I got a what?
You got like blogs and stuff like that?
Yeah, I do blog and I have a YouTube channel.
What? Alright.
So follow me when you come back?
Yeah, I'm sure gonna follow you.
He gonna follow me. Follow me. Just pray, okay? Follow the name of Jesus. Are you? I can't hear nothing you're saying. Oh, we're praying together. Oh, okay. Father God, in the name of Jesus, we thank you for the food that you provided for us. Thank you for the power of sanctification through the word of God and prayer. This will be a nourishment to our bodies and keep us in health. We thank you for the spiritual food that we also received on today, the impartation on so many levels, God. We just thank you for everything in Jesus' name. Amen. Hey, y'all. So, yeah. We did it here. Yeah, I love cheddars. Like, for real, for real. Today was awesome, but I have to talk to y'all when we get back to the hotel. It's gonna be a long video. Yeah. I am blown away. But I just want to let you know we check this. I don't got much to say right now. Like, I'm still... I may have to talk to y'all about the conference as I process everything. Way too much to give to y'all right now. But I can tell you this, and I am not. Here you go. I brought mine. Oh, okay. Unapologetic for what I'm about to say, and this was the best. The best conference I've ever been to in my life. The best. So, if you know what I know, get your butt to the Millions Conference next year. That's all I'm gonna say for now.
Tell me, where do I begin? You are like my favorite friend. I'm saying ever since the first day, I never wanted this to end. This was love at first sight. Yeah, love at first sight. When everything was going wrong, you made it alright. You told me I'm better than I knew. Now you help me do all things in you. Tell me, where do I begin? You are like my favorite friend. Love so incredible, never want it to end.
Family in the social. That part may get edited out. What happened? Well, I was trying to be lazy. Well, guys. Oh man, come on, legs. Get right, cause you about to make me mad. Don't make me mad. Get right. Supposed to be a spider. Thank you. Kai said let's get him. What was that? I'm just playing. So this is the close out of this video because I gotta end it. This was the entire weekend, y'all. We are completely drained. Being spiritually fed. Yeah,
is draining. It's super draining. But
you was getting.
But what?
When we was waiting in line today, you were like, "No, you should hug everybody." I'm sorry, I didn't miss nothing.
You don't think so?
Yeah, I mean, to be
Wait,
like,
that's not a conversation for. Listen.
To be like, no, I'm not taking no more pictures, and people done waited. Nah, I
Listen.
like,
But if you said no more after this person and somebody,
yeah.
I get that, but no, ma'am. But anyways, we'll talk about that later. This conference was absolutely amazing. I am emotionally and spiritually drained right now. But some great things are about to come. Your leader, your life coach, your life builder, your top millennial speaker has leveled up on so many levels, and I won't be the same. And I'm decreeing and letting you know to watch the fruit that's about to come from this. There will be a return on investment. I feel like just decreeing these things into the atmosphere. Some great things about to come out of me, out of this ministry, out of this brand, for me and Shakaya. Like, make sure if you have not done so yet, please go follow my friend who followed me by the grace of God to this conference, and we had no idea what to expect, what we were getting into, who was the speakers. I knew one speaker, Dr. Faith, like that's the only person I knew, but didn't know Tiffany from a can of Add More Paint, and it was dynamic. The whole strategic, and what she taught me this weekend without saying it was you spend time with God and He will direct every step of everything. That's how you prosper and succeed in all that you do, and everything you put your hands to will be blessed. Because of how she spent time with Him and He gave her direct order. Anytime God's hand is in something, you'll know it. Like, she didn't have to beg for anything. What I really appreciated was they did not collect the offering. They didn't ask us to send them no money. Nothing. And it was a kingdom, like, she could have asked for offering because we still had moments of the prophetic moving in there. She could have very well asked for offering, but they didn't need to ask for offering because everything was already met. Every need was supplied. These people were selling out. I can promise you, out of the 1,500 women that were here, 1,000 of them brought something from each table. So if you're selling something for $30 in like $30, you made what? That's not even 3,000 because 100. Yeah, I'm tired. So 1,000 is 3 zeros plus that's 4 zeros. 10, 3, 30,000. Yeah, that's more than 3,000. Like, that's like $30,000 on products. Correct my math. I think that's right.
No, okay. If you have
30,000 times 100 is times 100 would be 3.
30 times 100 is 3,000.
Right. So that was right. I'm not that sleepy. 30,000.
So what you said? I think you said something.
But if she sold shirts for $32, y'all. She made $30,000 on shirts.
And the shirts probably cost her like
$15 to make.
$12 to make.
She made a stupid profit. So they're teaching us how to be leaders and entrepreneurs in every right. Like, y'all, this conference was amazing. And then Brian Meadows, how he broke down the mantle and how anointings flow vertically and how mantles flow horizontally. And your business is a mantle. Like, this thing spoke to me, like manifestations of my life and things I was struggling with really came up. Like, how I don't think I should share that part with you guys.
What? About me?
No. About my emotional instability, which I want to edit this out because I will share that part on a later date about different deliverances that happened, because I won't be able to get into all of it right now. But soon come. This conference was absolutely amazing. I'm ready to go home to be with my family, but I'm not ready to go back to like life as usual. But the thing that I just corrected myself on is I'm not going back to life as usual because life is not going to be the same because I'm not the same. So my interactions aren't going to be the same. My relationships aren't going to be the same. And what I was doing isn't going to be the same. And I'm going to take some time with the Lord when I get back to really dissect everything. And but I'm going to go on a prayer sabbatical for 3 days to figure out my next step, and I'm really, really, really excited about it. I told Kaya that this decision that I want to make, I have no fear in it. I have no fear at all. And I'm really excited for what God pulled out of me. And although hands weren't laid on hands on me, but when Apostle Brian Meadows was talking to us, he was like, get to the altar right now if you're hungry. He wanted to do an impartation. I looked at Shakaya. I said, Shakaya, we were all in the back. I said, I want to walk over all these chairs. She looked at me. I saw one girl walking through. I said, nah, I got to get there faster than that. And I ran over those chairs. Like, y'all, like the things that happen in my life, I can speak so much volumes to it. I ran over those chairs with everything that was in my way, falling and all. That's to let you know that there's somewhere that God wants to take you. And on the journey, you may fall. You may end up almost falling, coming out of your shoes, and whatever the case may be. But if you're hungry for something, you go after it. You don't let anything stop you. Because I got so frustrated at one point because everybody would go to the altar. And because we weren't VIP, we didn't get downstairs early enough to get a better seat, but we were in the back. And at one point, they asked people to come to the altar, and I looked at Chicago. I was like, I'm not going up there. I'm going to stay right here. But what if I had decided to stay right here? That's a direct representation of what we do, because there's too many people already in this industry. There's too many people already in this market. There's too many people already doing this particular thing. So I don't want to push through it. No, everybody's doing this way. I'm going this way. I'm going the way that don't follow your heart all the time, but you follow the Spirit. I got to get here because I'm hungry, and I want to show God how desperate I was. It was not only a natural expression, but it was also a supernatural expression of me not allowing my circumstances and my situations to stop me because it seemed like everybody else was doing something else. I could speak that about YouTube. I could speak that about social media. I could speak that about speaking. I was like, I'm hungry. I wanted, and then the thing is, a lot of people were waiting for him to lay hands on you. My heart was open. If he would have touched me, that would have been nice, but I didn't need him to impart. I didn't need him to touch me. I didn't need it because I got what, when I tell y'all I came to Dallas to get what I told y'all I was not leaving here without everything. Like I told her, there's one more thing that I got to do, and I don't want to share it with you guys because, I want to make sure that it happens, but yeah, I had an amazing time. And if you are an entrepreneur or somebody that's in kingdom that wants to do life, you need to be at the Millions Conference next year. You need to be at the Millions Conference next year. No ifs, no ands, no doubt about it. I saw men here who loved God, and I am just a social butterfly by nature. And this guy was sitting next to us, and I was like, who is he? And I started talking to him, and he was saved. He loved God, and he told me his salvation story. And I'll tell him tell y'all like I told him, I love men that worship God, because I feel like everybody always says there are no good men around, or there's no men that believe, there's no men that love God. It's a lie from the pits of hell, because they are. You aren't positioned, and you may not be in the right places, but they're out here. And I said, I want to get to the place where men that love God and women who love God just come together just to worship God and be great and push his kingdom. So I met a lot of people. I got to see like people that inspired me. Ashley empowers. I met her in the bathroom, and I was like, dang, I left my phone. And she was like, oh, we'll be seeing each other again. She was very confident in that. And it's so funny because there's certain people that I didn't see but one time, but I saw her 4 or 5 times. And I saw her at the escalator later on that day. And I was like, this is the most opportune time, Miss Ashley, let's take this picture. And they were so down to earth, and she took a picture with me, and Carrington got a little jealous. He ain't gonna say so, but he got a little jealous because, and I didn't give him his photo credit, but I took a picture with him today, and today's Saturday. So this video probably isn't going up to the week after, but just know that I had the most amazing time in life. Itself will never be the same. And I want to let you guys know that Dallas owes me nothing, and I had the most amazing time with my friend Kaya. We went to Cheddar's, and I'm very disappointed in the food and service. Highly disappointed. Ubers were great. It had really great Uber drivers. The last one was a little rocky because he was playing music. It was like F, 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 F. And I was like, dang, sir, I don't want to hear this, but I didn't say anything. I just let him be great. Me and Shakai were really talking to one another. Everybody kept asking us why we were in Dallas, and it was a great marketing strategy to tell them what we were doing, and it was a way for us to also work on our pitches about what we were doing. Like, we had to recite that thing over and over and over again in clarity, and it all made sense when we were talking. And people were like, yeah, you want to do that? God gave me a dynamic idea for my whole ministry. Like, I'm not changing the name or anything, but mandate and submit it. Woo! Like,
I heard some power in that.
Woo! But it was like I prophesied to myself a lot of the times while I was here, because I knew what I meant when I said create the life you love and remain totally submitted to Christ. I knew what that meant, but I did not know the depths of that and what that means. Y'all, the things that are coming, oh my God, like, thank you for following me, those that follow me. Thank you for just rocking with me, because listen, y'all when we look back 5 years from now, I'm gonna be like, yo, those that followed me back then, and y'all gonna be my A1s from day ones. You know what I'm saying? Apostle Meadows rebuked untimely death, premature death, so I ain't going nowhere no time soon. I am here in your face, ready to help you confront these issues, because you can't conquer what you don't face. Funny, Dr. Faith said it today, and I was like, that's on my website. Plug www.tiaragriffin.com. I'm going to share with y'all some of the great pointers after I get all my information together. You know what we're going to do? The next video is going to be, not the next one, but maybe the next one. The top 10 things that I learned, or the greatest sayings that I heard at the Millions Conference. Or maybe 10 life-changing statements that you can decree over your life, or what you can do to transform your life, because we're talking about multiplication, which is multiplying myself, multiplying my ministry, multiplying what we learn so that others can get it, and not being insecure when your sister may supersede you. As a leader, I'm going to have to really learn, I'm being very vulnerable right now, how when someone supersedes me, that I did my job well as a leader. A lot of leaders don't want you to excel above them because they're insecure what's in you. That was one of the things that I learned. I was like, oh my God, really? Marshawn Evans was amazing. Sophia Ruffin was amazing, talking about indecision. I think I said this the other day, but indecision and people pleasing. This conference was unexplainable. This was the best conference that I've ever been to. Shakai, am I missing anything? We're off to Charleston tomorrow. Yeah. The bed slept well. I've learned a lot about my friend this weekend. Like, yeah, man, the most amazing weekend ever. And I wouldn't trade this weekend for nothing. I learned about sacrifices, and like I said, there will be a return on this investment and every other investment, because I think I'm gonna go back through everything that I've learned. Because what the problem is, we get a lot of information and we never see it in our lives because we don't apply it. Information, the flower said, information without application equals no transformation. So please stop sitting on all the information that you have, because you look fat spiritually and you're drunk, and all you're going to do is, a drunk person, they'll fall out and then get up the next day, and then they'll go out and they smell like alcohol. But you didn't change. All that liquor didn't do anything. It didn't change you. It didn't suppress nothing, because those things that you're running from is still right there to be faced. So I love you guys so much. Thank you for rocking with me for this Millions Conference 2018. I'm about to get ready to go to BED. I wish I had a song for you. I've been singing to Shakai all day, but there's no song for that. But I love you guys, and I cannot wait to see your life evolve into all that God wants it to be. So keep following me as I follow Christ, and we're going to be pleasing to Him in this generation. Bye. Didn't I tell y'all Dallas owed me nothing? Did I or did I not tell y'all that Dallas was not going to owe me nothing? Well, God answered the desires of my heart, and y'all will see that in the YouTube video that is going up. Not only that, what did I say I was going to say to the people when I was in Hard Rock Cafe? Dang! I had something good for y'all. I had something super good for y'all, but I don't know what it was. But yes, Dallas owes me nothing. Millions Conference owes me nothing. Like, life changes from this weekend going forward. I am so excited. I don't know, but he still loves his daughters, and he gives us the hidden desires of our heart, and I appreciate him. So Dallas, you've been good to me, and I'll see you.